In today's world, we're all connected, right? We text, we call, we video chat. But what about that little bit of extra peace of mind? Just knowing your partner is safe and sound. Well, today we're going to dive into something that's become super common in modern relationships: location sharing. Let's talk about how a simple pin on a map is actually changing the way we connect and care for each other.
So to kick things off, check out this number. A whopping 95% of American adults in relationships use some kind of location tracking. Yeah, you heard me right, 95%. This isn't some niche techie thing anymore. It's become a totally normal way for couples to stay in sync and, just make sure everything's okay.
That number is huge, right? It really makes you wonder, what's the deal? Why have so many couples decided to start sharing their location with each other? It's pretty obvious there's something more going on here than just a new feature on our phones. So let's get into the why, because this is about so much more than just seeing a little dot on a screen. For couples, this has become a really powerful way to stay connected, to coordinate things, and most importantly, to show you care. Of course, some of it is just plain convenience. It's awesome for coordinating meetups or seeing if they're near that bakery you both love. But the number one reason, the real driving force behind all of this, it's safety. It's that feeling of relief when you see your partner is almost home after a late night at work, or being able to find them in an emergency if they can't answer their phone. Honestly, you just can't put a price on that peace of mind. Okay, so you want that peace of mind. The first thing you probably do is open the built-in map app on your phone. But let's be real for a second. In a genuine emergency, is that basic app really going to cut it? It turns out, those standard apps have some pretty major limitations. Let's break it down head to head. Your phone's default app, it often only shows the last known location. That could be from an hour ago. That's not very helpful. mSpy, on the other hand, shows you their current location, live, in real time. Then there's history. The basic apps give you almost nothing, but with mSpy, you can see their route history for the last 30 days. And for context, a map pin doesn't tell you much, but seeing which Wi-Fi network they're connected to, that can confirm if they're actually at the office or in that specific coffee shop. And this is exactly why a more advanced tool like mSpy can make all the difference. It's about getting the complete, clear picture of your partner's whereabouts so you can have genuine peace of mind. It really moves beyond just basic tracking to offer real security. So first off, and this is the big one, you get to see their current location on a live map. No more wondering if the information is old or outdated. You get accurate, immediate information right when you need it most. Next up, you can view their route history. Now, seeing their travel patterns over the last month helps you get to know their daily rhythm, their commute, their usual spots, and that familiarity just adds another layer of comfort and security. And this next feature is seriously smart. You can check the Wi-Fi networks they're connected to. This gives you so much more context. You don't just see a pin on a building. You can actually see they're logged into the downtown cafe Wi-Fi. It confirms their exact spot and just paints a much clearer picture. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. What about trust? And that's a fantastic and really important question. A tool like this isn't about a lack of trust. It's actually about building on the foundation of trust you already have through open communication. So let's be perfectly clear about this. This is a tool for mutual care, not for suspicion. Location sharing in a healthy relationship should always be based on mutual consent and trust. It's a shared agreement you make to look out for one another. And it absolutely has to be a two-way street. I mean, if you're going to ask your partner to share their location, you have to be ready and willing to share yours too. It's all about a mutual commitment to being open and keeping each other safe. So I'll ask you straight up, do you share your location with your partner? It seems like a simple question, but it really gets to the heart of how we're using technology these days to care for the people we love. And hey, if you don't already, maybe this is a good time to just start the conversation. Talk about how you can both feel a little more connected, a little more secure, just by knowing you've got each other's backs. So if you're interested in adding this extra layer of connection and safety to your relationship, you should definitely check out mSpy. I've put a link in the description below where you can get started. Thanks for tuning in.